Kai Tyson Stroud. This is the name that was given to me on October 21st, 1996. My name could have easily been Noah, or the name that has followed my family for 3 generations on my father's side. I would have been Charles Stroud IV, not unique at all. And Noah? It doesn't fit. At least I don't think so. My name means unbreakable, triumphant, ocean, keeper of the keys, love, and the strength to overcome. They all are from different languages. My name is 3 letters, but it says all I need to say about me. If I could change my name, I would just take my last name away, so that it's just Kai Tyson. I want to thank my mom for not making me Charles Stroud IV, but Kai Tyson, the one and only. And I'm happy with this name forever. And I think everybody deserves their own personal name. And I don't want to be the same as anybody else. So I'm happy I'm the one and only Kai.
First saved voice message. Emily, it's Nana. Honey, I want to talk to you about, anyway, it doesn't matter. If you can call me, fine, or I'll call again. All right, dear. I love you so much. You did a beautiful job. And you look so nice.
On June 24th, 1916, my Nana was born, and her parents named her Margaret. 63 years and 4 days later, on June 29th, 1979, I was born, and my parents named me Emily Margaret. Several years later, when I became aware that some names are cool and some names are not, I was jealous of my sister. Her middle name was Fox. My middle name was an old woman's name. Clearly, since the only person I knew named Margaret was my grandmother. I never felt a strong connection with my name, until one day when my Nana introduced me to her neighbor. This is my granddaughter, and guess what her name is? Emily Margaret. From then on, I loved my middle name. It really was the coolest middle name I could have asked for.
Next message. Emily, it's Nana, or Grandma. I think you call me Nana. Anyway, I called to see how you're doing and how it's coming with the house. I wish you'd give me a quick ring sometime, dear. Okay, thank you much. I love you so much. Emily Margaret. Okay, bye-bye.
My Nana was always very loving and funny, and always had a mint from a restaurant in her purse. And she loved wine and playing cards and friends and family, and she made the best pecan rolls ever. I remember her teaching me how to shuffle, how to make a bridge, and also telling me that you need to shuffle 7 times to get it all mixed up properly. I remember at Christmas time being so ready to go downstairs and open presents, but having to wait until everyone was up, and passing that time by crawling into bed with my grandparents and talking with Nana about what we guessed Santa had brought for me. I remember learning that Nana didn't have real teeth. She could take them out and put them in a cup overnight. I remember talking with Nana about her travels after Poppy had passed away, and how one time she was 83 and another lady in her tour group was 38, so they were practically the same age. And I remember talking with her about family and how important we all are to each other, and her expressing how loved she felt, and my knowing that it was true.
Next message. Emily, it's me, Marge. Who am I? Great-grandma? Well, anyway, I want to thank you for that lovely cup you sent me. It's just lovely, darling, and it was such a fun present. But I won't keep you now. It is 8:45, isn't it? That's good. I'm glad I have that down straight. Okay, dear. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hope everything's fine with you. And night. Bye-bye, darling.
My Nana lived longer than she would have wanted to. I had said my I love you and my goodbye months before she actually passed away. Some think that she was holding out for my sister's wedding, which sadly she was not able to join us for. Shortly before the wedding, my Nana turned 93. Shortly after the wedding, I turned 30 and heard her voice on the phone for the last time. She passed away 2 weeks later. I am grateful to have shared 30 years of my life with her. I know that I will keep her in my heart forever, and that she will live on through all who have known her. Love you, Nana.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9.
We're live. You're listening to Radio Uprising, the youth-produced radio show that gives voice to the next generation.
You just heard some more awesome name pieces. Before we move on and hear about identities, I think we've kind of all talked about our names now, but I have a question. Would you ever change your name given the opportunity? And what would you change it to? John?
I wouldn't change my name. I think it's fine.
You think it's fine? Yeah, John's a solid name.
Yeah.
Everyone? Rachel?
I'm happy with my name. I don't think I would ever change it. It's not too common, and I like it.
Nice. Yosef?
I would never change my name. I love my name. It's amazing.
Madeline?
If I would change my name, I would change it to Addison because I like that name.
That's very pretty. Why Addison?
Because sometimes when I'm typing my homework, I don't know what to think of, so I just type a story, and usually the main character's name is Addison, and because I just like that name.
That's really interesting.
And because it starts with the beginning of the alphabet, and I would get picked sooner.
It's very logical. Mary Ellen, would you ever change your name?
I have played around with some pseudonyms for various writing projects. I kind of like the name Athena.
Athena?
Especially given, my generally fierce nature. No, seriously, though, I've always wanted...
personality.
But also because it more prominently focuses on my Greek heritage than the name Mary Ellen would suggest. And also, warrior goddess, who wouldn't want to carry that name? How about you, Tori?
I don't really care about changing my name now. I think that would be more complicated than necessary, but when I was younger, I was convinced I was going to change my name, and every week it was different. For a while it was Erin, though, and I don't really know why. I kind of dislike that name now, probably for that reason. Yeah.
The next piece you're going to hear was also recorded at CMP back in 2009. It's a radio roundtable all about identity. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to call in and share your opinions as well. Radio listeners, call into the studio at 845-437-7178. Once again, the number is 845-437-7178.
What is identity?
My name is Mia. I am Chinese, Ecuadorian, and American. I'm Catholic as well. As most people do, I celebrate Christmas, Easter, Halloween, etc. I am not homeschooled. I go to a public school instead. I am an 11-year-old girl who likes the color blue. Swimming is a part of the Children's Media Project. I think out things before I say them and put people's feelings before mine. People say I'm smart and wise for my age. I like to fight for people's rights and for my friends. That is my race, culture, and identity.
My name is Reva Kumar, and my identity has still to completely reveal itself. And while I can't seem to grasp it enough to give you an entire perspective, I can give you little snippets of insight. For example, I am 100% Hindu Indian. I was born and brought up in the U.S., though, which allows me to become President of the United States of America. I do consider myself completely American, but I also hold on to my Indian heritage. I am a soccer player and a tennis player. And there are three things which I have always held very close to my heart. my desire to hold a position of immense power, the fact that I will never get married, and my dream and now reality of having electric blue hair. And finally, I am a couch potato.
My name is Amanda, and this is my identity. I have many races, and some of them include Caucasian, Austrian, Ukrainian, Sicilian, German, American, and female. My culture, which is my beliefs and rituals, is I am Jewish religiously, although I do celebrate Christmas and Easter, as well as other Jewish holidays, but they are more family gatherings to me than anything else. My family cooks lots of Italian food, so that is a part of my culture as well, as I attend school yearly, and I believe that everyone has good intentions in their heart, but sometimes they can go wrong. You can identify me as a teenage girl with curly brown hair, short, has braces, is very musical and artistic, likes to draw a lot, and reads lots of manga, otherwise known as graphic novels. I also can have a short temper, but usually I like to make others happy. I can also be modest and quiet at times, but outspoken. My other radiant features are klutziness and being gullible. My race and culture are part of my identity, as well as my physical and emotional features. It makes me who I am and different from any other person in the world. That is why I am Amanda.
My name is Mary Ellen, and as for my identity, first and foremost, I'm a student, a lifelong learner and lover of language and literature, and a teacher too. But in order to teach anything, first you've got to learn, and love learning.